Let me close some things and some stuff. Do you guys see the new post from Matt Fuhrer this morning explaining what happened with the launch? Interesting stuff. All the wrong things they did. Okay, I'm on. So yeah, they did a lot of wrong things. But they posted about it. So Felina Prima is the featured member. Oh my god, with the lag. I'm sorry guys, I don't know what's causing it. Hopefully it goes away. Lag spikes! Hopefully the husband can diagnose. Alright, so Felina Prima is Housing's Finest Builders featured member of the month, which means that her homes are here, put in the special room for us to see them all. So, let's see, what's a biggin? We'll do her Coldharbour. And we'll do one of these a day until we've seen them all. I don't know why my latency is so bad. Apologies. So we got a lot to talk about. First things first, I'm canceling my contest, my NA PC, whatever else. It's not really a contest, it was a showcase. I'm canceling it, the vacation one, because there was no interest. So it's clear to me that people want contests or nothing at all. So that's fine. I'm happy to still look at people's homes. Holy carp. Wow. That's tremendous. Goodness. I was not expecting this. No effects. Not even full on items. 678 items. Good lord. This is crazy. That's ginormous. So that contest is done with. Secondly, we have June 6th. 2 days for Lorebreaker on EU. Here is the link for that one. I am looking these because I know that the person running it was sad that they didn't get it out to people in time. So hopefully you'll be able to enter. Then we have June 22nd, Aetherius, My Corner of Spring Mood. Here is the link to that one, if you want to look at it. June 25th, PC, EU, and NA, we got jhart's Snowmelt Sweet Contest. Here's the link to that one. And then we have June 27th, PCNA DDA Restaurants, and June 30th, jhart Furnishing Vendor Items Contest. So, yet again, that would have competed with mine, so that's not cool. Here we go. Somebody using a carpet to obscure what they have inside. It's a really interesting way of basically making a door that closes. If they were into EHT, I'd suggest actually making a fake door in EHT, which is something you can do. I apologize if I'm really choppy, which I assume I am. Hold on just a moment. This is not my fault. This is something wrong. Something wrong. Okay, and it chops. It's choppy. It goes up and back down. So obviously this entire house was made by hand. This is not here. There's nothing here. This is a sandbox. So they made this by hand. There's a little bit of glitching. My suggestion would be with EHT, come in here, press Q, select to this guy, move it out 1 pixel. That way you'll get rid of, or turn it 1 pixel, or anything 1 pixel, so that you aren't directly over it. It'll get rid of all of your glitching. You won't have any of that problem anymore, and the change will be the change will be negligible. You won't even notice it. This is beautiful. I'm running on your table. Really well done. Light bleed pisses me off. I wish there were a way to fix it. There isn't, that I know of. The only way I know of fixing it is with actions or triggers. I'm not sure that would even work. But clearly you made this with EHT, I can tell, because otherwise you wouldn't have glitching. Which pleases me, because I like EHT, obviously. So this is the back where the throne is. Is there a sneaky sneaky? No sneaky sneaky. Can you get up in that massive top portion? I didn't know if I saw stairs or not. I'm okay about the showcase not happening. If anything, it's just more work for me. I've been doing so much work anyway that I just don't have it in me. So I'm okay with it. So it's not here. How the hell do you get up there? I really overwork myself lately, and I don't have a lot of energy to begin with. And I sap a lot of it out. Okay, so it's an outdoors door setting. This is really impressive when you first walk in, especially. It's just, I mean, that's probably another door. We'll come back to it. Good usage of the natural top of the wall here. Look how pretty that is. There may be more coming in this house because that piece of granite isn't normally there. So perhaps she is adding more. Here's the second floor interior. It's really nice. I wonder what's going on here. Some sort of worship table? I like that she put water in the ewer. The second thing we're going to talk about today is that when I get a chance, I'm going to show you how to do putting items out of bounds for decoration purposes. Like right outside the house, maybe you want some trees or a statue. I'll show you how to do that. So this is the stables. It's a crazy stables. Look at that. That's just madness. I love it. It's madness. I'm happy to answer questions too, if anyone has any. Is this like a machine room? About EHT or regular building. I will be getting into regular building discussions, but I have to really nail down what it is I want to talk to you guys about with regular building, because honestly, like, a lot of it's just stylistic choices. It's hard to tell somebody how to style something. It's easier to explain to somebody how to do something technical. Than it is how to, you know, easy to explain to somebody how to do design well. There's whole classes and schools for that. But I will do my best to tell you the little things that I know that might help you do a little better. Or you could discard them and do it your own way. Look at all the crystal. Wonder if there's a theme, or if this is just cool looking, because there's nothing wrong with being cool looking, and it certainly is. But I always feel bad if I miss that there's a theme. Excuse me, I'm still really tired. I feel like I haven't given the person their due if I haven't figured it out. Please don't kill me. Okay, it didn't kill me. It probably thought about it, but it didn't kill me. You know, Coldharbour would probably be a really good place to start with freestanding building, because you can do this. You can be, you could just do crazy shit, start from the ground up and build up. See what you can make. Everything in Coldharbour floats, so you don't even need to have, like, poles or anything holding anything up. This makes perfect logical sense to have something just floating. So you can do what you want with it. And I think that's, it's a lot of fun to play with height, because this is amazing. See that? Just really pretty. I like the telescope over here on the side. This is good. Pleasing. Moving right along. Moving right along. Always reminds me of the Muppets. Quinn, Nancia, Ethan's, and Autumn's Gate. Poor Ethan. I think he ended. So on my Discord every day, I post ideas. So I'll post idea of the day, which today is how to walk on paper, or at least it's an idea to walk on paper. You have a section to promote yourself. I post pretty ESO pictures. All my past episodes are listed there. There's a spot for asking for help. There's real life picture section, memes, ongoing contests, stuff for other streamers, past EHT videos, and just general. Feel free to join. Link should be below. Holy crap, this is Autumn's Gate. This is wild. Completely redone. So give it a shot and see if you like it. If you're on Discord, just join it. And even if you just use it to keep track of what contests are going on, the poison pouring out, I think that's a good thing. Not asking for money, not asking for anything. It's just there because I like to keep track of all of the information in one place. So I figured I'd share it with you guys since I'm doing that anyway. So this is poisonous green scary fire, knives, all sorts of terrifying things. I don't think Ethan had a very good end. This is not Ethan Allen. This is Ethan dead. Oh wait, it's my basement. That's funny. It does the job. Pretty scary. Alright. Oh goodness. Alright, so let's go to one of my houses and I'll show you what I'm talking about with two things. I need one that's fairly... Alright, we'll use this. Will we? No. What's a good one? Oldness Vale should work. Oh, it's blinding though. Ravenhurst! Oh yeah, I was gonna do Ravenhurst. Dark. I just bought Ravenhurst as a storage house. I hate to say, but it's the truth. I didn't buy it for real purposes. I'm a terrible person! Come on. Come on. Alright. So we'll take one of these for purposes. I'm not placing that. I'm putting it down, derp. Oh, great. I'm so lagged that I can't even pick up an item. Okay. Can you please move out of the way? No, 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 no. I didn't want to go that way. I want to go out in the courtyard. Jesus, Daddy. Okay, so here we are outside in the courtyard of Ravenhurst, okay? So we didn't get to finish talking about scenery before because unfortunately I got cut off. But if you go into ESG under the little magic wand and you select add, go to scenery, and you'll start with, you get these Craglorn cliffs, which aren't really showing all that well because of the post processing fog that they have going on here. But just to get an idea of what scenery actually does, I'll show it to you. You can make it taller. So it looks like there's mountains in the background, right? It looks a little weird because of the lighting issues. But if you have trees around, you won't even notice those lighting issues. You won't see this stuff. You'll just see the rocks in the rocks in the bedroom. Whoa. You'll just see the rocks in the distance. So we'll delete that one. Then we add Void Chamber. Void Chamber does this. Void Chamber literally puts black around everything except for the, unfortunately, the post-processing fog, which is what this stuff is. There's nothing I can do about that fog. It's for the lit areas. So again, you would have to have something blocking that stuff for this to look good in this particular house. It's a problem. It's a problem that there is no solution for yet. But here's a forest. See those trees off in the distance? This is the dense forest, and the sparse is pretty similar. But if you put trees in front of it, this can look really cool. Or other kinds of weird stuff you can put in front of it. Here's the sparse forest. Again, it can add fullness to the look. Hrothgar Mountains look a little different from the Craglorn Cliffs. A little fuller. See? That can look really cool. So I wanted to show you that stuff. That's the first thing I wanted to show you. The second thing I want to show you is actually not an effect. Let's say you have a backyard item, you have a backyard built up back here, Some people have put stairs and a platform so that you can see this beautiful stuff off in the distance. Well, what if you want to put stuff out there, not just stuff on a platform, right? Right, first things first. I'm going to get my magic carpet working if I have it. May not have it on. No, I do. Yay! Alright, magic carpet. Here we go. Okay, so I'm floating here because this is... No, you can't walk out of bounds with magic carpet. Some people have been arguing that that's how you do it. That's not how you do it. There are some ways, but I'm not going to tell them because it's technically cheating or breaking rules. So say you want to put a mount outside. Let's say you want to put something bright. The Spectral Indrik. You want it to be outside here, right? So you take it and see, you can't make it go past the boundaries as much as you want it to. So you just take this guy, right? And then what you're going to do is select him with your select button that we already talked about. You've already you've already selected that in your controls. Now once he's selected, face the direction you want it to go, unless of course you've changed your settings, but presuming you didn't, it goes in the directions that you would expect it to based on where you're looking. So if you want it to go straight ahead, we've got, excuse me, forward, see? It's not endless. He is limited to how far he can go, but he can go beyond the limits of the wall. Oops, I went too far. Changes should be lower. See? Now he's just hanging out on the beach. And so if you had this, you know, platform here, you'd look out and you'd be like, holy smokes, somehow they put an Indrik out there, which you can tell he's just floating. That's not very cool. It doesn't look right, but you get the idea. Come on, magic carpet. All right, so that's step one for pets and whatnot. And if you want to bring it back, you can't select it anymore. So you would have to do recalling it. You have to go back into your housing, select retrieve, and then retrieve it back. So let's do it with an item. I picked up some stuff in there, as you saw. Let's do it with the altar, right? So we've got the altar here. Once again, we select with our selecty button. We face the direction we want to put it. Say we want to put it in the back here. And then we go forward. And he goes right past the walls. I want to go up a little bit. And let's say you want him right there, right? Boom. Now you can't select him again with normal tools. Like you can't, you know, normal housing tools select him again. So you have to go into F5, be annoyed by the fact that it's not working, hit R, and then select retrieve. I believe he's, which one is he? Symbolic decor? This is not helpful, is it? Sacred pieces. And then you can put it away. Or you could, you know, select it and move it back to you. So, I don't know why Magic Carpet is doing this to me. It must be my lag. My lag is acting up. So that's how you move something past the boundaries. You'll notice, I'm going to show you when we go over, I want to go over to EU. I think it's Lavathi has an amazing build that is mostly outside bounds. Like the decoration of which is mostly outside of bounds. So I don't really relish in slaughtering you. You relish in thinking I do, weirdo. So we're gonna go over to EU, and I believe it's our Sleek Creek. She managed to put a whole bunch of items outside and across. While this is going, I'm going to try to find the picture so that I can confirm which house it is. I don't want to go to the wrong house and then waste all our time. Nothing but time. Man, I still have those damn songs stuck in my head. God got me back. Alright, looking while we're loading. I'm pretty sure it's our Sleek Creek, but I didn't want to just guess and be wrong. Of course, when I want to find something, I can't. All right. Let's head over to Lavathi's. Sleek Creek. I hope this is the right one. I think it is. It's either Lavathi or Perdita. Not sure. Again, I'm not too worried if there aren't a lot of people watching right now, because I know, you know, I get a good enough number of people watching later. But it is kind of sad that, you know, there's no one on right now. Hopefully people are... I shouldn't be starting as early as 10. People are not awake at 10. I should be starting around 11 instead of 10. Alright, so here's Lavathi's Sleek Creek, which I should have already signed in. Don't know why that didn't have my sign-in sheet. Okay. This is the one I was remembering. Yay! Okay, so see this? All of that is out of bounds. None of that is inside the house. So we're in Sleek Creek right now, okay? So imagine you walk into Sleek Creek and then you go over where the creek actually is in the house, right? And you're peeking over the fence to the actual full creek. That's what you see here. And what she's done is she's actually placed items, all of these items, by moving everything past the boundaries the way that I showed you. So all of this little tableau has been moved by moving things little by little outside of bounds, so that she created a little picture out here, right? So this is kind of awesome. And then we've got birds in flight and everything. So what Lavathi's done is, it's almost like a little diorama in the middle of Sleek Creek. You can really do a lot with that, and I think you could create almost a whole storyline based around what you're looking at if you actually do that. So let's move on to looking at randos, if we can. I don't know how many there are. Argolis, Demeure, Hlaalu, Argolis, Demeure. It's like Hlaalu house. Okay. Hey, Wordy. We're about to look at a rando. This is Argolis Demeure house. I don't know how to even pronounce that. It doesn't have a ton of items, but it does have 18 effects, so I'm curious to see what they've done with it. For example, this is neat. Is this like a little fishing area? I love when people use standard items for that. You know, like tarps and things, and clothing racks. I do wish people wouldn't publish their houses until they're done with them. But sometimes people get excited and they really want to show people. Now this is clever because this will block you out. This has collision. We got a scary wolf hanging out in here. I wonder where all the effects are. Probably indoors. This is the back area. Oh, here's one. So I guess this hand piece here is an effect. Doesn't it look real? You can do that with EHT. You can put in markings for the house. You can also do thieves markings. Ooh, I'm blocked off. Like, you know how they identify which houses are good for stealing, which ones to stay away from? Here's a portal like we talked about yesterday. This is a portal to Twin Arches. We're not going to go there. But that's how portals look when you find them in the wild. Ooh, I like this. So they've created this flooring, which I really like. This is also an effect. The look is very much butterscotchy. And in fact, this is the color of my basement steps that my husband and I replaced because we put a butterscotch color veneer. Well, he added it. over the stairs because it was carpeted and we were falling on our asses. It was dangerous. So this is just a painting. Hey, Haninda. But this actually changes. There's a couple of paintings in here that automatically cycle through all of them. So if you go to paintings, you'll see painting, slideshow, crossfade, slideshow, holographic, okay? That's what this is. This is just one of those. So it's the same as a painting, except it cycles on its own. Go away. Go away. So they put 2 of those in. And then up here, we've got, ooh, I see what they did out there. They added bookshelves. These are fake. They look so real, though. I really love these bookshelves in particular. Don't they look real? The coloring is just right. It just adds so much to that house. I really like them. They look good. And then up we go. Okay. We're still building this, it looks like. Oh, those bookshelves are the best, aren't they? I use them in Kijiji homes. Huh. This is an effect. This is cedar planks. And that looks good. That's neat. How did I miss this entire back portion? How do you get to this back portion? Is this how? Big jumping down? Oh, this is what they had blocked off. Whoopsie, I snuck in. So here's a one of the sigils, and it's so faint, but it comes in and out, right? Doesn't look cool? You can change the color of that and everything. So this is supposed to be the Dark Brotherhood-y section that they have hidden behind the wooden plank that we couldn't get past. See? Oh wait, I'm a moron. I thought there was a plank I couldn't get past. There is. Ah, we can go down, but we can't come up. So, moving on. Clever idea. Azrael's enchanted snow globe. Nice, cool house for the hot weather. I still haven't finished this house. All I have in it is my slide. I earned proudspire though. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I have a bunch of houses I just don't know what to do with. Alright. Here we go. 598 items. 0 effects, so this has definitely been worked on. I wonder if they added any of those new trees from, this is actually quite pretty. They blocked off most of it. From Solitude. There's all those trees you can buy now. Snowy trees. Very elegant. Ooh. Pretty Christmas tree. Nice and blue. Nothing in the coffer. Sadness. This is elegant. Kind of fancy. Little things in the cubbies. That's that pen from Clockwork. Down we go. I think, no, that's right. This is very shiny. Spreading warm colors is done, like making something feel cozy and warm. I've said this before, but it's true. Any kind of firelight, candles, firelight itself, very much adds to the cozy. Plus, you've got carpeting. Carpeting helps too. A big old fire definitely helps the most. Here you go. But candles can really do it too. And carpeting. Layers of carpet especially, like they've done here. So this is a really cozy house in this portion of it. Those are really the tricks that I've found really work. Also, having something be bigger, like smaller, don't use a huge house for cozy. Things that are a little bit closer together helps. Those little pies. Just in a basket of pies. I would love that. So they've closed off this back portion as well. They've got the shiny. Things glinting. Makes it look richer. We've got Nisma, a sink. Oh, cabinets with stuff hanging. That always looks so realistic. I like that. And look, they place these just so. Like someone would actually place them after they washed it and now they're letting them dry. That's really well done. It looks real. Stuff in the cubbies here. Somebody's cutting up carrots. This is great. Like uneven stuff. Things not perfect. Really looks good. Maybe that's just me. Can we go out to the... I guess we can go out to the tower. It was closed off. I should have taken the hint, but this is a very cozy, ritzy looking home. I think closing off the majority of the surroundings, if you're not going to use them, that is a really good idea. It gives you more items to work with. So good job. Exene. Proudspire Manor. Let's see what Exene has done with it. I earned the music box last night. Yeah, agreed. It looks really cozy. The music box from finding all the musical instruments. I had to do 2 dungeons by myself, but you only have to sneak in around. You don't have to actually kill anything, seriously. So, that's how I got it. I'm going to start working more on antiquities, but I really wanted that. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that detail. This is what I'm talking about. These antiques, these new antiques are just so beautiful. Whoever worked on them did just a phenomenal job on how gorgeous they are. So this is also a very cozy entrance, but I think the carpet's really helping with that. Which is interesting because, oh, I like that. I haven't seen that before. I need that. Those little lanterns. I didn't realize the Solitude bookcases had no backs. That looks really good. It gives you more, it makes the room seem bigger. That's the new piece. Actually, I should get it. That's the new thinger statue for ESO Plus. So go into your Crown store, select ESO Plus, get ESO Plus deals, and you want your statue, Oriel, purchase. It's free if you're ESO Plus. So make sure you get Oriel. That's what he looks like. Nice little nom nom area. Oh, guy's home. There's a wolf. We'll just pretend like the guy isn't home, shall we? Lovely kitchen. It is. It's a nice house. Look at all that food. Look at how detailed and gorgeous that food is. The crusty, delicious looking bread. I did get this house. I haven't done anything with it yet except plop in all my new furnishings from Solitude and, you know, whatnot. That's the new fish rack. That's a fish dish that looks absolutely revolting to me. I know it's probably not, but it looks it. I bet you it's just a type of salmon. So somebody works out here on their wood crafting and pottery and maybe skins their fish out there. What's downstairs? Bookcase. This is a craftsman's house. They're storing things down here, it seems. Into all different kinds of crafts. Oh, that's that new bat. That's that orange bat. This house looks like it has room. Wait, that horse is gonna shit all over the place. You do not want your horse in your house like that. Unless he's trained. A hunting shack area, storage. Hi, Eula. Little monkey. Let's see what's upstairs. Sorry about the lag. It's just a bad lag. I love the details people have been putting into their proudspires. There's just it's like people are decorating it with love, you know? You can definitely tell how much people care about this house with how detailed and warm and full of clutter they are. I really like it. So this is a good proudspire. Good job. Are you kidding? I've done 3 of them by now. Fully. And Tri-Storms is incredible. You should go there if you get the chance. Nywin, Holy Lunar Temple. Champion. We have not done one of those yet. Amazingly. Tri-Storms is really good. He's not done, but he's done a bunch of antiquities in their house, and they cobbled a piano, and just looks really good. On PCNA, Zendaya is done. I mean, she's an experienced builder. Well, that's good, because the main quest line is borked to hell. It's annoying. I mean, it's not broken to the point where you can't do it, but it's broken in quality. And it was not ready for release. I can tell you that for a fact. They should not have released it so early. So this is a lovely little sitting room. 700 out of 700. There's 4 effects in here. I'm curious about that. I don't usually see Nywin using effects. What effects did he use? Leaves, spiraling, we see them. Portal, Moonchicker Meadow, Maelstrom Apocrypha, Collections, Eidetic. Okay. So there's a book somewhere in here. There's Maelstrom, which is the paper. There's a dead cat and a portal. Nothing in the dead cat. You people. You people and your lack of things in the dead cat. If you're going to put a dead cat in your house, at least put something in it. So a little prayer area. Can we go over here? Nothing over here. So this is nice. Let's see if it's in one of the other sections. We gotta look, see if we can find Apocrypha in the books. Apocrypha and the books. I said that fast enough that it didn't even sound like words. Whatever you want. It's like a jester's box. Just leave something in it. It doesn't matter what you put in it. I put a pottery wheel in mine. Doesn't matter. Ah, here's Apocrypha. And all sorts of books. This looks good. I love that effect. So the fake book must be hidden around here. A live cat would be funny. What I'm thinking is that there's a fake book hidden somewhere that I haven't found that perhaps is the full eidetic memory. I'm not sure. Curious to see if I can find it. Crappy water is crappy. There's a portal. Alright, let's see what's up. Literally what's up. There's stairs over here. Ooh, a lot, actually. I'm glad they built up, because there's this beautiful, beautiful, yes, there's this beautiful view that you miss out on. That would be gross, is what it would be. It's like finding a hustler in somebody's coffin, to be honest with you. So this is lovely. I like this Naiwin, I really do. I like the build. I think it's better than most, because of the fact that you built up. I would build more towards the middle too, though. See if you can add to that. Alright. Because that view in the middle is even better. We've got kitties eating meat and fishies. Nicely decorated yard with some plow over here and some moon sugar and a little place to sit. This is nice. This has got to be one of my favorite of Naiwin's houses. I like it. I really do. I think it looks lovely. I guess I saved the best for last because I really like this one. I haven't found the book, but what are you going to do? Alright. Believe it or not, we're actually done. So what I wanted to do is show you small houses so that, so that we have ideas for the upcoming snowmelt suite that's happening. So that is everybody's that has small. Okay, let's fix this. Sort this by column 1. All right, we've got barbed hook. Oh wait, I want to look at my EUs. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. All the EUs. Yes, you're good at them too. This is a snug pod. Not quite what I was thinking, but let's give it a shot, shall we? If it's even still accessible. Yes. And then we'll head back over to NA where I have most of them. Now, I don't know if this person has changed it. I probably haven't been here in ages, so it could be completely different from the way that I last saw it. So I apologize for that. Ah, here we go. We've got a wooden floor and effects. Oh, this is neat. So what I like about this is this centerpiece was really neat. I wasn't quite sure what they were building with it, but I thought it was really cool looking. All those mushrooms becoming something in the middle. And then this is all in Daedric, so it's not like we're gonna understand it, but I do like the wooden floors. Now, let me head over to NA again, and I'll show you the actual, there's other apartment type things I can show you in NA. Plus, there is, I'm gonna give you another link, if you give me a moment. As soon as I get myself back loading, I'll give you the link I'm talking about. Ideas for small apartments. Now, I don't know if you know this, but I did all of the stuff on, oh, I hope he's not actually streaming right now. Tell me he's not actually streaming, because that's going to kill my stuff. Here we go, small spaces. I sorted all of his pictures more than once, and I separated out ideas for small spaces. So, as soon as this loads, here is a link to all of these ideas for small spaces. This might help you with the upcoming contest or that he's doing. So go look at that. You can see all the pictures of items of small spaces. In fact, I'm going to post that in the June Solitude housing stuff. And I just posted it on the main post as well, so that if anybody forgets to write down the link, or if you don't have the link, just go and look at the jhart link with the contests, and there you go. All sorts of ideas. All right, load your boat, as I like to say. I mean, I'm trying to think about which is the perhaps the smallest of them, of the homes that we have. I mean, I know St. Delans is a 30 slaughter. So let's go to one of the St. Delans. I wrote down Barbiter X St. Delans. I'll try to remember which ones are the ones that are only 30 slots, but I'll be right back while we're reporting. Okay, so for this one, the Auradon one is very small. Okay. For this one, this is blood, and it's really creepy. The reason why I wanted to show you this house is because I wanted to point out that small spaces make really good scary spaces. You really give this eerie feeling. If you want to go full scary, here you go. Here's some inspiration for that. So let's do the Mara's Kiss then. I think that's which one is in. I don't have any Mara's Kisses written down. Sugar Bowl, I know, is small. Chrysaea's. Let's go to Chrysaea's Sugar Bowl Suite. I know it's different now. Now remember, this is limited to 30 items, but it doesn't say 30 effects. So I think you could probably go crazy with it. Do as many effects as you really want. It's true, very creepy. With effects, the blood on the floor was effects. This one won't be creepy. This is Chrysaea, so it'll be really nice. But she changes everything so quickly. I'm not sure. If I remember this one correctly, it had 2 rooms, which was amazing for what it is, which is a Sugar Bowl Suite. But check this out. I mean, this is 30 items. She's got this second room here, which is a shower. Behind this wardrobe here. And then she's reskinned the walls with brick. She's got, the table is a game set into an upside down red trunk. She's got curtains up, bookcase, and floors, second floor, with a bed and another trunk. Look what you can do with 30 items if you're careful. I mean, this seems super full. Oh my goodness, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. So 30 items only. That's hovering, Chrysaea. You may want to move that somewhere. You must have taken something out of here. But everything else is just perfect. Thank you. Much appreciated. So let's look at another really small one, because I want to show you contest is coming up, is jhart's contest for doing the new Snowmelt Suite. Hey, that's any amount is appreciated, seriously. I do appreciate that. Oops. In Bryfer, I can't you do it. Maya Sunrising had a really good effect in hers. Hopefully she'll let me. So what I'm getting at is you can do effects in this contest, and there's no limit. Thanks for the follow too. Much appreciated. So I'll show you something really neat, because she did, Maya may have been the first one I've ever seen do a fish tank with EHT. So this is cool. If you load your boat, come on, let's get out and push, right? Oi, oi, oi. Taking forever. All right, let it load. I hope she didn't change it, but look how pretty this is. All right, first things first. She's got this going on. Thanks. Have a good one too. This is a background painting with, you've got bubbles, all sorts of layers. See the frog go by? It's like a terrarium. You can do this with the Snowmelt Suite. There's nothing stopping you from completely doing some sort of background interactive looking section with frogs and other animals like lightning bugs. It's just really beautiful. I really like what she's done with the animals, you know, coming in and out. Now, you may notice there's squares around these bubbles. That's because they're on the same channel. Hard to explain, but same visual channel. What I would suggest is use the glitter instead. It's not. So this is something you can do yourself if you wanted to. I'll show you another example of that I think you could get away with in your Sugar Bowl Suite. Not Sugar Bowl, Snowmelt Suite. But I love this house by Maya. It was an early example of the kinds of layered stuff going on that you can do. So when we get over there, I want to show you some stuff. Come on. Come on. I know that a lot of people who don't use EHT will probably be annoyed if you use it, but what I'm getting at is if you use it, cool. And secondly, if you don't, I think the idea of having cobbles is probably a good idea. Otherwise, there's really nothing else to set you apart. So this is what I'm getting at with the fish tanks. Layering of effects to make a fish tank. You could do an entire wall like this without any problems in the Snowmelt suite. If you wanted to use a background that's more Skyrim-y, you could. But this is what I was thinking when I was showing you that. But I do like the idea of using animals instead of fish. It would set it apart a little differently. I might even do that. So let me show you another small house with ideas. These are all fish tanks. I'll skip them. Alright, so we've got... Yeah, that is really cool. Sisters of the Sands, I think, has 300, but Tactical AFK did a rosy line. I don't think those are big. One of the other things you can think about doing is, for a 30 item, is pick a theme like a chapel. Or a gravesite. Or something small like that. That you can get away with. A building dedicated to a single purpose might work. Here's the chapel. See, doesn't this kind of work? Only 30 items in here. And you've got a chapel. And I think it's extremely well done in that sense. I will show you my Flaming Nix, which is, I think, also 30 items. Yeah. Yep. He did. I think he's gonna have trouble this month. Because this month is all gonna be people doing antiquities. They're not really into building right now. So I'm not really sure what he's gonna do. Here is my beach scene. Now, I used to have a Vivek pool right over here, but I haven't, I stole it for something and I haven't put it back yet. But you get the idea. It was basically, hey Swanks, it's just a small little 28 items. It was 29 with the pool, but it's the beach. I made a fake beach. Let's show you another Flaming Nix. Let's go to Altered Muses Flaming Nix, because they have, if it's still open, no, they changed their name. Arion 26 is that. She's amazing. You'll be astounded that it is, in fact, a Flaming Nix when we get there. Oh, that's not cool. Can you buy it with gold? I know people can gift it to you if you have enough gold for it. So this is Arion's Flaming Nix. Check this out. This is a totally like swankery thing to do here. Except hers would have a fish tank too. Whoa! I don't recall that guy floating above anything before. But this is something you can do. This is 100 items though. This is not 30 items. So this is probably not possible for smaller things. Kazitha has a golden griffin. That is 30 items. That's why I'm showing you 30 item houses, or trying to. This was not 30 items, but I'm trying to show you 30 item houses so that you can see what you could do with 30 items for jhart's thing. I did not. I will head over to it. It's more than 30 items though, right? I can head over after I finish the 30 item ones. I just want, because jhart just announced his new contests, and one of them is Snow Melt Suite, which only has 30 items. So here's Kazitha's 30 item golden griffin. So you got this cozy little bottom, and then a second floor with a bedroom and a bath. It's a you kind of have to build up in this house if you want to do anything really with it, because of how tall this house is. You can build up if you wanted to. I don't think that the other one is as big, but you might be able to do a second floor. Who the hell knows? You know, it's possible. Let me show you my Maras. No, my Maras is empty. I think it's my ebony flask. Yes, and that's what he's done. He's made that the contest. So that's why I'm trying to show people ideas of what you can do with tiny little houses. All right, so this is 25 items. This was one of my homes. Why did I remove the mount? It doesn't look right. I was trying to do Scary Winter. There was a mount. You know that crystal mount? He had his legs moving behind it, but I ended up just removing it, I think because it looks stupid. But you could do a snow scene. There's no reason why you can't do like a snow scene of types. I think that it would look nice if you did that. I could probably replace this with something else prettier. But I don't know what. Maybe a mount? Frozen mount? I don't know. It's gonna give me issues over this. Yeah, we're gonna remove this guy. And we're gonna put in my chubloon. And he's there. Now we've got a winter scene in a tiny little house. Doesn't that work cool? I think this would work nicely. There's snow, and there's also the floor is ice. Rosy Lion, I'll show you. My Rosy Lion was also a contest entry, but this one was for jhart, and so it was New Year's resolutions, I think. Mine was for a Bosmer. A Bosmer's New Year's resolution. You all probably have seen it. Here you go. 23 items. I'm gonna let it load a moment. And this was, here we go, a Bosmer's resolution. So their resolution is either to eat more salads or to not eat more salads. I don't really know, but that was the joke. It's just a giant salad in a house. All right, so let's go to Tierna's sugar bowl, and then we'll go check out that NYX. So this will be the last small one I'll show you right now. I hope it's the same. Because I haven't visited these on this list in a really long time. And here we go. We gotta give it a moment. Ah, yes, I remember this one with the pretty purple wallpaper. This is 27 items. Doesn't look like 27 items at all, does it? And then you have this, which is another well done fish tank. Isn't that beautiful? I really like this by Tierna. She's even got jewelry in there. Stuff on the desk. Beautifully done. This is a great, and here's it without effects, okay? Even without effects, doesn't it look pretty full? She's done such a masterful job with or without effects. It's absolutely perfection. I think these bookcases make all the difference. They give a second room feel to it, even though it doesn't have a second room. So that's my suggestion. Okay, so let's go over to Swank's Flaming NYX, and then we'll call it. So Swankery just finished it, so we get a sneak preview. Yeah, this house is just spectacular. Tierna did a really great job. So hopefully that'll give you guys some ideas for this 30 slot challenge that jhart posted. Unfortunately, I mostly showed you ones with effects, but yeah, the new furniture and builds would be interesting. Really would. Okay, here we go. Holy crap. Typical. So, we've got a vivarium. This is really cute with the jerboas. They're like hamsters almost. The coral in the background of reeds is really nice too, and that looks like a home for them to sit in. That's adorable. Nice, beautiful flower pot here. I just got back from EU. I'm probably calling it after this. Oh goodness, what did you use? Are these chests? Are these all chests as wainscoting? I think these are the elsewhere chests as wainscoting. Oh my goodness, look at that lamp. This is spectacular. Oh, wow, I see what you did here. Holy smokes. So these are the these are the wardrobes, but combined in such a way that it looks like a window. That's amazing. That is just amazing. Look at just the beauty and everything. All of it. It's so lovely. This is why they featured her, folks, because she's just this talented. I gotta be honest, I don't even know how you did this. I know it has wine racks involved. but I'm a little lost after that. Good God. This must be partially a vampire piece because I don't recognize the shape. Display case. Wine glasses. And at least those pointy bits, it's gotta be vampire. Is it? Am I right? Because the pointy stuff is generally vampire. Wagons. Oh, did not guess. What's this? Oh, this is just bed. Look at the fishies. Look at the fishies in the thing. Isn't that adorable? Yay, I was right. And on this note of absolute perfection, I'm going to call it. Sorry, guys. And I will catch you all tomorrow with more to talk about with EHT and more to talk about with housing. And maybe some ideas for that second contest. So I will catch you all tomorrow. Have a good one.